Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel where we dive deep into the drama, twists, and heart-pounding suspense of the bold and the beautiful. If you're a longtime fan like me, you know that B&B never fails to deliver those jaw-dropping moments that keep us glued to our screens. Today we're tackling one of the most explosive storylines brewing right now. The terrifying truth that's been revealed and the burning question on everyone's mind: will Deke survive Sheila's wrath? That's right, we're talking about Deacon Sharp, often affectionately or not so affectionately called Deke, and the infamous Sheila Carter. This is B&B suspense at its finest, and I'm going to break it all down for you in this epic video. Buckle up because we're going in-depth, recapping the history, analyzing the current spoilers, speculating on what's next, and even throwing in some fan theories. Let's get into it. First off, let's set the stage by reminding ourselves who these characters are and how we got to this powder keg of a situation. Sheila Carter, played by the phenomenal Kimberlin Brown, has been a staple villain on The Bold and the Beautiful since the early 90s. She's the ultimate soap opera psycho, charming one minute, deadly the next. Remember when she first appeared on The Young and the Restless as a nurse obsessed with Dr. Scott Granger? That obsession led her to kidnapping Lauren Fenmore's baby and switching it with a black market one. From there she crossed over to B&B, where her antics only escalated. She's shot people, faked her death multiple times, held hostages, and even had that infamous toe-cutting incident to fake her demise again. Sheila's rap sheet is longer than a CVS receipt, and her ability to bounce back from death makes her the cockroach of daytime TV, in the best, most entertaining way possible. Now enter Deacon Sharp, portrayed by Sean Cannon. Deacon's no saint himself. He's got a history of being the bad boy with a heart of gold, or at least fool's gold. He first showed up on B&B in 2000 as the biological father of little Eric Forrester, which threw a wrench into the Forrester family dynamics. Deacon's been in and out of prison, involved in shady schemes, and has had tumultuous relationships with women like Brooke Logan, Nikki Newman from Y&R, and even Quinn Fuller. But his recent marriage to Sheila? That's been a wild ride. They tied the knot in a surprise ceremony that had fans screaming, "What are you doing, Deacon?" It started as a convenience thing, with Deacon owning Il Giardino, the Italian restaurant where Sheila worked as a waitress after her latest rehabilitation. But over time it turned into something real, at least for Sheila. Deacon, or Deke as she sometimes calls him endearingly, has been trying to reform, focusing on his daughter Hope Logan and his business. But Sheila's pull is strong, and now with this new twist, everything's unraveling. The terrifying truth that's been revealed? It's all about Deacon catching feelings for none other than Taylor Hayes, the elegant psychiatrist played by Krista Allen, or Hunter Tylo in the classic days. Taylor's always been the moral compass opposite to Brooke's more free-spirited ways, but lately she's been drawn to Deacon in a way that's shocking everyone, including herself. According to the latest spoilers for January 12 through 16, 2026, Steffi Forrester and her husband Finn are growing increasingly worried that if Sheila finds out about this budding attraction between Deacon and Taylor, all hell will break loose. They fear Sheila will resort to violence, and honestly, who can blame them? Sheila's history speaks for itself. She doesn't handle betrayal well. Let's rewind a bit to understand how this attraction even started. In the episodes leading up to January 2026, Deacon and Taylor have been crossing paths more frequently. Taylor's been dealing with her own emotional turmoil after yet another fallout with Ridge Forrester. Ridge, as we all know, is the eternal flip-flopper between Brooke and Taylor, but this time Taylor's decided she's done with that toxic cycle. She's focusing on her career, her kids Steffi and Thomas, and unexpectedly she finds a confidant in Deacon. It began innocently enough. Maybe a conversation at Il Giardino over pasta, where Deacon shares his struggles with reforming his life post-prison, and Taylor offers some psychological insights. But sparks flew, and now there's undeniable chemistry. In the January 9th episode recap, Deacon insists to Sheila that her past actions can't be forgotten, while Sheila pleads for their marriage to continue, declaring her deep love for him. But Deacon's rethinking everything, especially with Taylor in the picture. Sheila, of course, is not one to sit idly by. The spoilers indicate that she becomes increasingly dangerous upon learning about the attraction between Taylor and Deacon. Her emotional state is unsettled, and we're talking about a woman who once disguised herself as a nurse to infiltrate the Forrester mansion. Imagine what she'll do now that her husband is eyeing her longtime rival's ex. Taylor and Sheila have history too, Sheila's tormented the Hayes Forrester family for years, from shooting Taylor in the past to more recent schemes involving Finn, who turned out to be Sheila's biological son. Finn, or Dr. John Finnegan, has been trying to keep his distance from his birth mother, but this could drag him right back into the chaos. Steffi and Finn's concern is palpable in the weekly spoilers. On January 12th, they're anxious about Sheila's potential reaction to the Deke and Taylor news. Steffi tells Hope that they need to keep their parents apart, highlighting the family divide this is causing. Hope, being Deacon's daughter and Taylor's sort of stepdaughter through complicated family ties, is caught in the middle. This storyline is weaving through the entire canvas of B&B, affecting the Forresters, Logans and Spencers. But let's not forget the side plots that are adding fuel to this fire. In the same week, Carter Walton proposes to Daphne. Wait, who? Daphne's a newer character, perhaps a love interest introduced to shake things up, and she says yes just as the Sheila drama escalates. This proposal happens amid the tension, showing how B&B loves to balance romance with danger. Meanwhile, Ridge is probably brooding somewhere, Thomas is designing something fierce, and Brooke is offering sage advice to Hope. It's all interconnected, folks. Now diving deeper into Sheila's psyche, why is she so obsessed with Deacon? Deacon represents stability for her, a chance at normalcy after years of chaos. But Sheila's love is possessive, toxic. Remember when she faked her death by bear attack only to return with 9 toes? That level of commitment to deception shows she's capable of anything. If she lashes out at Deacon or Taylor, it could lead to a hospital stint. Will Deke survive her wrath? Spoilers hint at violence, but B&B often swerves. Maybe Deacon fights back, or Taylor uses her therapy skills to de-escalate. Or perhaps Finn intervenes, given his complicated maternal bond. Let's speculate on possible outcomes. Scenario 1. Sheila goes full villain mode, kidnapping Taylor or setting a trap at Il Giardino. Deacon has to choose, leading to a dramatic confrontation. Scenario 2. Deacon ends things with Sheila, but she blackmails him with some dirt from his past. Scenario 3. A twist where Taylor and Deacon's feelings are a ruse to expose Sheila's instability, orchestrated by Steffi and Finn. That would be genius. Fan theories are blowing up online. Some think this is leading to Sheila's final exit, maybe prison for good or another death. Others believe Deacon and Taylor could become an endgame, shaking up the show's dynamics. One wild theory: Sheila switches places with a lookalike again, causing more confusion. To pad this out, since we're aiming for that deep dive, let's recap Sheila's top 10 most insane moments. Number 10. Kidnapping Lauren's baby on Wiener. Number 9. Shooting Taylor and Brooke in the 90s. Number 8. Holding the Forrester family hostage. Number 7. Faking suicide multiple times. Number 6. The Phyllis Summers disguise. Number 5. Revealing herself as Finn's mother. Number 4. The toe incident. Number 3. Marrying Deacon. Number 2. Escaping prison repeatedly. Number 1. Her undying obsession with redemption that's never quite real. Now Deacon's journey, from bartender to prison inmate to restaurant owner. His relationships with Hope and Eric have humanized him, but this Sheila tie could undo it all. Taylor's evolution, from victim to strong independent woman. Her attraction to Deacon shows she's breaking patterns. As we wrap up this section, the suspense is real. Will Deke survive? Stay tuned to B&B and subscribe for more breakdowns.